So today we're making this high profit wood art so you can sell it too. This is the fourth in the children's series. This is the final one. This is the elephant. So let's get to it. So we're going to be working on the elephant today. You can see I've got my pieces printed out and cut out and glued down. So we'll get cutting those. As always, the patterns for these projects are in our Etsy shop and the link is in the description below. And we also have patterns for the other three pieces of this kids collection, and there are the videos on the channel. So go check those out if you like this. So this one's quite simple to cut out actually. It's only a few pieces. So you'll see I'm cutting out the outline. And I'm cutting into where that ear would continue to curl, even though it's still part of the body piece, just to give that extra dimension, to give that cut. So I cut around the outline of everything, and then I'm going to cut off a few of the pieces. You're going to see I'm going to cut off the trunk and the end of the trunk, and then we're going to work on the bottom piece. So this is the grass and the tail piece that will actually sit on top of the elephant body. So I'm just cutting that out. And then we'll be able to move on to staining. And this one's a quick one. We'll do some staining and then put it together. I created these designs for these animals 15 or 20 years ago, and I would paint them on canvas, and I sold quite a few of them. They did really well. They were really popular, and I saw an opportunity to take that design that I'd made many years ago and turn it into wood art, and I'm so glad I did. They turned out fantastic, and they have such a warmth and just such charm to them. They really turned out great. I really hope you give these a try. And for anyone that has young kids or grandkids, these make an absolutely fantastic gift. This is the elephant. We're getting ready to stain it. It's going to be weathered oak basically with, I'm not sure here, maybe some golden oak, and his little tail will be with the weathered oak, but we'll do something different with the grass. Okay, so for the elephant, most of it is going to be this weathered oak, which I'm just putting on now. And then the top piece here with the grass and the tail, I'm going to work out. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet, but I will figure it out and I'll show you. Okay, so for the piece with the grass and his tail, I did the tail in the gray, and then I did the grass in golden oak. And we'll just get this cleaned up. I'll wipe it back, and I'm also trying to cover up a lighter spot in the green by giving it a second coat of the gray. So we'll see how that works. Okay, so I'm going to start gluing the elephant. There's really not much to it, only a couple of pieces, so we'll get that done. Okay, so there's not a lot of shadow work I'm going to do on this one, but I will enhance the cuts that we made around the bottom of the ears to do two things: to enhance the cut and to give some shadow on the bottom to show that they would be above the body. I'll do some work around the trunk, and all of this is done just with a bit of watered down acrylic paint and a thin paintbrush, and then a bushier paintbrush to help diffuse all those edges. I do have an entire video, an in-depth video tutorial on how I do these shadows, so I'll put that in the description below if you want to check that out. But you can see this isn't necessary, but it just adds a little bit more to the piece, and I feel it really helps take it over the top and really adds some great dimension to it. So as always, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you like this video, please consider hitting that like button. It really does help us out. And Chris and I really want to thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch our videos so much. So we hope you have a fantastic day.